Hey guys, welcome to the Thinking Crypto YouTube channel where we cover the facts, the news, and the sentiments in this new crypto asset class. We also do a lot of interviews with the people who are investing and building in this market, a lot of CEOs and founders and so forth. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, also smash the like button, and let's take a look at the market here. So we are seeing a pullback. Bitcoin currently at $11,957, Ethereum $285, XRP close to 36 cents. So red across the board here. And let's see how far down we go. We know the market is essentially following Bitcoin's move. Bitcoin right now has a dominance of 64%, guys, very high. And it seems like all coins are suffering, right? But these things happen in cycles. We've seen this before. If you've been in the market long enough, I've personally been in it since late 2016. You've seen alt season come and go. And obviously Bitcoin has its time to pump and go up, and then alt season usually follows. Well, I think we're not going to see an alt season for a while. I think maybe Bitcoin has to go back to maybe around its previous high of near 20,000, and then we'll see some significant altcoin pumps. But right now, I think alt season is going to be, on the back burner, so to speak, and Bitcoin is going to do a lot of the movement here. So let's see how far this correction goes back. The last pullback we had was just around 10,200 as a support level, and then we worked our way back up, but lo and behold, we are now going back down. So hopefully we can hold a support level of maybe 11,500. We don't go further than that, or 11,800, and we work our way back up. So remember, guys, markets move in cycles, both from a micro and macro level. Definitely keep that in the back of your mind. Now, we got a lot of news to cover, guys, but it's all good stuff because this new asset class, as mentioned, is on the rise and the infrastructure is being built. We're seeing a lot of financial services, a lot of rules and regulations being built out by governments, and we're going to cover all of that. First is the Provident Bank is now offering deposit services to crypto firms with full insurance. This is big. I've been saying it from day one. Big money needs insurance, assurance, and security, right? And they're setting up here the infrastructure for the institutional money. So we are very early in this asset class. So I hope you guys see what is being built and where we're headed. So US-based commercial bank, the Provident Bank, announced Tuesday that it is offering deposit and other banking services to cryptocurrency firms, including exchanges. The digital asset space is largely unbanked, and clients want deposit services, said the Provident Bank CEO Dave Mansfield. This is great, guys. And of course, they're providing FDIC insurance. Many of you in the United States know about FDIC for your bank account, right? Your money, your checking and savings at your bank is FDIC insured up to a certain amount. Well, here it looks like it's going to be up to $250,000. So this is great, guys. Really big move here. It may not get the biggest headlines, but I'm telling you, when you have banking services being provided to crypto companies, including exchanges, this is big. It's important too because you as investors who are buying crypto off of the exchanges and so forth, and this is not financial or investment advice, of course, you have to you want to have security as well, right? You don't want to go to an exchange where they could close shop and you lose your money, or there's a hack and you lose your money, right? So think about that. Now, moving ahead, there's a bill introduced to Congress here to provide safe harbor for crypto fork taxpayers. It has been reintroduced to Congress by Congressman Tom Emmer. The so-called safe harbor for taxpayers with forked assets bill attempts to bring tax clarity around so-called hard forks with cryptocurrency splits into two, when a cryptocurrency splits into two new blockchains. So essentially crypto forks, right? When you have a hard fork and there's two separate types of crypto, there shouldn't be a taxable event for that. And that's what this bill is looking to establish. So shout out to Congressman Tom Emmer for doing that. Here, ShapeShifts, new Non-Custodial exchange supports hardware wallets. So the building continues. Switzerland-based crypto exchange ShapeShift has launched its new its new non-custodial crypto platform operating across multiple blockchains, the firm announced in a press release shared with Cointelegraph. The new ShapeShift platform offers an integrated suite for digital asset management, enabling an end-to-end tool for securing, storing, buying, selling, trading, and tracking cryptos, the company stated. The platform supports 50 cryptos, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and many more. So great news here. Now, many of you know I hold SiaCoin in my portfolio, going back to early last year because I saw the potential of what this could be. Right now, it's like my number 5 from my portfolio split. So I'm certainly bullish on it. And they just got, the Sia network just got some funding, $3.5 million from Bain Capital to become Crypto Hulu. So what's happening here? Blockchain startups may be slowly recovering from the 2018 slump. Boston-based Nebulous, makers of the Sia network for decentralized data storage, recently closed a $3.5 million pre-Series A round led by Bain Capital Ventures, along with partners like Bessemer Venture Partners and Dragonfly Capital Partners. Salil Deshpande of Bain Capital told CoinDesk that distributed permissionless storage options are the cornerstone of decentralized applications, also known as dApps, and that Nebulous is the only investable startup with a live solution that lacks glaring technical issues. If dApps use centralized storage, then they are not decentralized anymore, he said. In the future, centralized apps will also be able to use decentralized storage. So once again, the whole idea behind the SiaCoin setup, I'm totally on board. I like the idea. I think it has a lot of potential, right, to be disruptive in the way we're headed with cloud storage and so forth. Stepping back, Sia's token model has set it apart since SiaCoin launched in 2015. The network's native SiaCoin must be earned through mining. It wasn't distributed as part of an initial coin offering. As such, well, let me not even go into furthermore. There's just a lot of details here, but just to save some time here so you guys get the full download of all the facts and news. But this is great news for SiaCoin and obviously the folks in trying to build out this service. So like I said, I personally hold SiaCoin. Do your own research. I'm not telling you to invest in it, but I always look for winners. I look at companies that are going to be disruptors. So we got some news here. Coinbase may be looking for an alternative to self-insuring. Cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase has reportedly been discussing the possibility of launching its own regulated insurance company with the assistance of insurance broker Aon. So going back to what we were just talking about with, like Provident Bank offering insurance for deposits and so forth, this is going to be a new trend because it goes back to people. If you want I should say the mainstream investors to come in, they're going to get savvy and be like, well, is this insured? What am I doing? Am I protected? Is my funds protected and so forth? So this is certainly the way the market has to head in for it to grow, because you need that protection. And I'm sure the SEC and these other companies are looking at this too, right? With custody and so forth, it all works together. And that's what a big part of what makes banking and the confidence that you have in banks to go deposit your money, that they're FDIC insured. That's certainly a big part of why you trust banks, right? That that if anything happens to your money, it's federally insured. So likewise, it would be great for that to happen for crypto. So blockchain firm Near raises $12 million from Coinbase Ventures, Ripple, Xpring, and others. American blockchain firm Near has raised over $12 million in its Series A round from a range of high-profile investors, including Coinbase Ventures and Pantera Capital. Near, a startup that develops a public proof-of-stake blockchain focused on usability and scalability, has secured $12.1 million from industry players such as Coinbase Ventures, the investment arm of crypto exchange Coinbase, investment firm Panthera Capital, a crypto hedge fund Multicoin, and Ripple's developer ecosystem project Xpring, among others. So many of you know the Ripple Spring initiative is looking to inject XRP via funding, but also for usability. I've interviewed many folks, including the CEO of Omni, who are integrating XRP into their ecosystem. So this is great to see, and it looks like a lot of different folks are investing in these companies. So not only buying the tokens, but also investing in the companies that are building the services. So this is great. Now, I got some huge news here, guys. I think this is so significant. We recently saw the CFTC approve the physically delivered Bitcoin futures for Ledger X and Ares X. Backed is certainly on its way. Well, the CFTC is doing their thing. Well, the SEC is doing their thing as well. So Blockstack received SEC qualification, first ever SEC qualified token offering in the US history. So this is big, right? Because you guys know the SEC came out bashing ICOs, certain ones, and saying it's not within the securities guidelines. So now they've opened up the door to have companies come to them and say, hey, we want to do an ICO, but and can you approve it? Can you tell us if this what we need to do? So this is the first qualified, guys. This is big, and it shows where we're headed. I mean, the governments are on board. This is big. I think we're going to see a surge in more decisions being made from the CFTC and SEC in just putting out the proper regulations and giving approvals and so forth. We're already, once again, like I just said, the CFTC is making big moves. U.S. election authorities set to approve congressional candidates' plan to issue Ethereum token. This is big as well. You have governments adopting crypto blockchain technology here. A candidate for Congress in Florida wants to give Ethereum-based tokens to campaign volunteers in an experimental effort to incentivize their work. And federal officials appear poised to give the approval. In late May, the campaign for Omar Reyes, who is running for office for Florida's 22nd congressional district as an independent candidate, sent a letter to the Federal Election Commission seeking permission for the distribution to potential volunteers and any voters interested in participating in our cryptocurrency experiment. The idea is this: the OMAR 2020 token is based on the ERC20 standard and allows the creation of tokens on the Ethereum network. That's why Ethereum is in my portfolio, guys. My number 3. So a lot of different things are being built on the Ethereum blockchain, and this is a big win here. You got government candidates and looking to, political candidates looking to leverage crypto and blockchain now. Many have started to accept crypto donations as well. Now, Singapore Stock Exchange backs new Ethereum security tokens. Another big win here for Ethereum. The new trading platform for security tokens has launched with the backing of Singapore Exchange, the country's public stock market. Stock market's getting involved in this, guys. And technical support for from Ethereum startup Consensus. The 1x platform has gone live Wednesday with its first listing of an Ethereum token, purchasable with Singapore dollars. The token represents about 7% of the shares of Singapore fund manager called Aggregate Asset Management. So, token economy, guys. You're going to have a lot of assets and different things that are going to be tokenized. You're going to be issued on certain blockchains. This one is on Ethereum, so it's going to be ERC20, and they're going to be securities. So this is another big win for Ethereum. Now, once again, governments are on board. Iranian government considers authorizing cryptocurrency mining, believes mined tokens should return to the national economic cycle. So not the most positive news, but the fact that they're having a dialogue and they're swinging to the more positive side. But let me give you the details. Amid the shutdowns of cryptocurrency mining operations, the Iranian government is considering allowing crypto mining. The governor of the Central Bank of Iran has said the Iranian government is planning on the authorization of mining. It looks like they want to control it. They want to regulate it. Cryptocurrency mining has become popular in Iran due to low electricity prices. Miners have been taking advantage of subsidized energy, and the operations have been reportedly led by a 7% increase in energy consumption in the country. So the government's probably trying to control the energy consumption and all that, but if they at least pull back from their ban and all that, they can allow it, but they might put some rules in place. So guys, it's all coming together here worldwide. Now, some Libra news. You guys know the governments around the world have been going crazy over Facebook Libra. FedShare says Libra cannot go forward until Facebook addresses concerns about AML and KYC and so forth. So more and more of these people are coming out pushing back against Facebook's Libra. But once again, I personally don't care for Libra, but I think it's good for the market because it helps validate cryptocurrency and the technology in the eyes of mainstream people, the average Joe, and also will help educate people because it's gonna pique their interest. They're gonna be like, whoa, Facebook's creating a crypto? I heard about Bitcoin once, and they're gonna go down that rabbit hole. The knowledge will start spreading. So it's certainly good for the growth of this new asset class. As far as usage, I personally wouldn't use it, but I hope you guys understand the intangible results here, or benefits, I should say. So guys, what do you think? How far down do we go? Hopefully not too far down. And alt season will probably be coming a bit later. So I would love to hear your thoughts and leave your comments below about this news. A lot of great stuff happening. Once again, please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Links in the description. Thank you for your support. Thank you to my Patreon supporters, and I'll talk to you guys later.